Yeah, you're on camera. But I don't care, you're a hero. You're a freaking hero, Ann. You're a hero.
Top notch in my book, by God.
You're the best coffee maker I've ever seen, at least today. At least in the last hour. It's critter time. So the best thing and the worst thing at the same time about living at your own resort and then having somebody build a freaking bar like right outside your room and then making videos about it, telling people to come visit all day, is that I'm always tired. Up at 6, bed at midnight, hopefully, and then do it again. You just gotta be like social. Like, I love it. It's the best thing about it, you know, you guys coming down every day. Like, I need to get my coffee consumption under control because I feel obligated to drink with everybody. And then I feel like the dude in that movie with all these white Russians at night. Like, it's awesome. It's the best thing and the worst thing about having a bar outside your bedroom that is public. You just don't sleep ever. You're social all day and night. But it's awesome. It's awesome. Just gotta get some more sleep. I don't know when. Actually, next week, in like 2 days, I'm leaving to Manila for the dive show, DRT. So if you guys are in Manila area, come by the convention center. I don't know where it is. Just Google where it is or look on Facebook. The DRT dive show starts on the 5th. I'll be there. Jadea will be there. My dive master. We have a big booth, a giant booth right next to the stage. Got to represent Critter Republic. All right, I'm just procrastinating now. I gotta get in the water. It's almost 9 a.m. Half the day's gone already. Alright. I should probably also stop wearing slippers. That's not very professional. But they're so freaking comfortable. Ann's a pro. The best filmer ever. Well,
what a nice day, huh?
All right.
Any leaks in the camera?
No leaks.
All right. Well, I expect some like really nice photos then.
Oh, new equipment, huh?
Yeah. What's that? Give me. Why is he so fat? Oh, he's like Critter Jr. Oi. Please don't show Judea. She'll keep him. Well, how'd you get so fat? Oh my God. No, Judea. Louis is jealous already. That one's too fat. How would he even climb the stairs? It's like a little babooey.
This one is like a serious pride, you know.
Oh, good.
It's like, I have a lot of puppies, so cute over there.
Oh, well, you can't have it.
No, please.
Hell no.
Hey, you're going to go diving, not pet siya ba eh?
Only one.
Dive, buddy. I'm going home. If you want to see turtles, this is definitely the place to go. As soon as we went down, there was just turtles everywhere we looked. Some were massive like this guy, and most of them were just kind of eating in the grass. And it was only a couple meters, so if you're snorkeling, you would probably see a whole bunch of these as well. It was a bit distracting, to be honest. I mean, everywhere I looked, there was another turtle. Or two turtles together like this. And I wasn't here to see turtles, but they were just everywhere, and they're kind of hard to ignore. They were just sitting here, grazing in the grass. Some of them, like this guy, were probably 5 foot long and must have been 200 pounds or more. I bet they were probably 80 or 100 years old, some of them. And keep in mind, we are just right here in front of the resort, not even 2 or 3 meters deep at this point. Even when we're going a little bit deeper, now maybe 12 meters, they're just out there as well. But of course, eventually I want to film something besides turtles. And we found this little tiny Melody nudibranch. So these Melodies, not only they're tiny, but they're completely transparent, as you can see here. This is his head here at the front, and they're really hard to film because your camera just doesn't want to focus on them. You can see he has a huge mouth where he opens up and scoops in stuff to eat. And they're just kind of hard to see, and just at least as hard to film. With completely transparent bodies, these are one of the coolest, most unique critters in the ocean. At this point, we're a little bit deeper, maybe 15 or 20 meters, and we're just finding things all over. There's not a lot of color down here, but when you turn the lights on, those colors really come out. Here you can see Maggie searching for something under this coral. And when he showed me, he found this huge arrowhead crab. Well, it wasn't really huge. The body was about the size of a dime, but the legs were pretty long. And I was glad to film that guy. These guys are certainly unique when it comes to crabs. You can see how long those legs are, and some of them with little pinchers on them, just like crabs do. That's why I love diving here, because you really never know what you're gonna see. We were just looking at this giant coral formation, I guess you would call it, and this guy was just walking around. So it's like a little treasure hunt on every dive. You never know what you're gonna see or what you're gonna film. Of course, all around the Critter Republic House Reef, there's tons of corals and countless fish species. But what I'm really at is those little gaps between the corals where you can find some really unique critters. That's where I get to really film these little glass shrimp and dancing little crustaceans all over the place. And that's what I really like to film and show you guys. Just on one tiny little coral about the size of my fist, you might find 5 or even 10 species of crustaceans, and they're all fascinating and interesting to film. It's kind of like what they say about seeing the forest through the trees. You really gotta look closely, not just at these wide landscapes of sea corals and reefs and reef fish everywhere. It's these tiny little things that are the most interesting to me. Of course, there's turtles all over. They just won't leave us alone. But if you like feeling like you're living in an aquarium, this is a good place to go as well. With turtles, sometimes you'll see them eating the grass, and other times you see them here on the corals just chomping on old dead coral. I'm not sure if it's a good source of salt and sulfur. I'm not sure why they eat hard corals, but they do. There is never-ending damselfish on these dives. Lots of colors and varieties of them as well. We also occasionally have the resident Barracuda school here, and there's some pretty tiny Barracudas. Once in a while you get a huge one, but they're normally by themselves. But the school of Barracudas are these small ones. Oh, and did I mention turtles? These things are all over the place, especially when we were back here in the shallows. And now I know why when you're sitting on your porch at the resort, you can actually see the turtles coming up for air, bobbing on the surface. So now that we're here in the shallows in the really rocky area, maybe less than 2 meters deep, we're trying to get photos of species that we don't have yet for our book. There's a lot of species and they're really elusive and hard to capture on camera. And there's a lot here in this rocky area. Unfortunately, it's really hard to film or photograph these guys because since it's so shallow, the surge is knocking us back and forth, back and forth. And on top of that, these are some really shy fish that don't really like to pose in front of a camera like a nudibranch would. Eventually, we finally did get a photo of this little redfish that we've been trying to get. Also, we got a few other photos on this dive that we didn't have before, so we're pretty happy with that. Now, I'm at 50 bar, low on air. Been 95 minutes on this dive, so we're ready to go home. And Maggie's here, ready to help us carry the cameras out. And you can see every dive we move some rocks to make this little pathway, and it's becoming like the Great Wall of Critter. So that's pretty cool. Got 4 cameras, so there should be something good. It's kind of hard trying to take photos and videos, switching cameras, switching modes, switching lights, but I think we got something good in a 95-minute dive. So that was a pretty awesome dive. The goal for today was probably 3 things. One, I want to go every day and see what kind of critters I can find right here in front of the resort. 2, we wanted to photo some turtles. There's a conservation group here that tracks them, and they got like these spots on the side of their face where it's kind of like a fingerprint. They can identify them, and they're tracking them here. There's more turtles in front of our resort than all of Apple Island, which is famous for turtles. And I wanted to see if we could get some new ones today. I have no idea if we did, because as soon as we went down, there was just turtles everywhere. I think I ran into like 12 different turtles. I'd be trying to film a little nudie and another turtle would come, and yeah, they're just everywhere. And 3, my third goal, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but well, no, I have mentioned it. I'm trying to write a book, and my last book was just nudibranch of Dauin, and this book is just like all the species that we can find right here in front of the resort. We're almost done. It's like between 900 and 1,000 pages already. I don't know how many hundreds and hundreds of species, but the point is we're going out every day, me and my dive buddy, photographer buddy, Gitan, who's helping me get more photos and more species, because there's just so many critters in front of the resort that it'd be impossible for me to capture them all. In fact, it's still, even with both of us, it's impossible to get them all. But I'm trying to cut it off. I've been working on it forever, and I want to be done. But every time we go out, there's more species. We get 2-3 more photos that we haven't had before. That I can put in the book, and I can write about this species, that species. It's just never ending. But like a dive like today, where she's trying out a new camera, so we're kind of working together. There's like really shy fish here in the shallows. There's just thousands of fish, but we're running out of the ones that are like that don't move, you know, like nudibranch. They'll just sit there in front of the camera and let us get all kinds of photos, shrimps, crabs. But these ones here that we're left with, that we don't have in the book yet, are the really shy ones. So we're having to work together. I'll like kind of herd it in front of her camera, or she'll herd it in front of my camera. Try to get. Do you think you got the little red one?
I don't know. It's a new camera. And
Yeah.
Really hard to.
So really, I don't even know what it is. Maybe some kind of cardinal fish, but one we don't have. And I was like, I need that one. I don't have that one. I want to. It's just it's so much fun, right? Where we see a new one, we take a photo, we come back, try to identify it, ask different marine biologists, and then go get information about it, so you can see why this is taking forever to get this book out. But just trying to get 1 or 2 good photos today takes ages. So I think we're gonna do a series. I don't think I've covered like how we're making this book, but I think I'm gonna do a series on here of every day we go out and try to get 1 new photo, 1 new species, just for the book. So I think that'd be exciting, and it'll obviously culminate in the book being ready. So yeah, another awesome dive. I think we're gonna go change batteries and go again.